right, we're going to review the C scale 2 different ways, and then I'm going to teach you the G scale and also how to do your scales of chords. All right, so get ready in your C scale position. We're going to start with hands together. If you're not quite ready for hands together, you can start with just one hand at a time and then slowly put them together. Hands together, we're going to name out our notes, saying C's together, D's together, E's together under the F's together, G's together over to A's together, B's together and C's together, C's together then B's together, A's left hand under to G's together, F's together, E's together, D's together and C's together. Great job. If you got that, way to go. If not, maybe review over your right hand by itself a few times, left hand by itself a few times. Remember to keep your hand relaxed when you go under to put your hand right back in position. And be always thinking ahead to what the next note is before you play it. You want to have your fingering ready. So if you have your fingering written down, you can be watching it when the switches come, so you can be thinking ahead. You have to anticipate. All right, if you go and work over your G scale, same thing, same fingering position. You have to remember that there's one sharp, it's an F sharp, and it's at the end of the scale. So you would have your 1, 2, 3, under, 2, 3, 4 on F sharp and 5. Coming down, group of 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, over to 3, 2, 1. Left hand, reverse. Group of 5, then a group of 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, under to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm singing the numbers and the letters because I want to train my ear to hear those pitches. And if you can do that, it will help you in a lot of ways. But if you can't do it, don't worry, you can just say them out loud for now and keep listening to those tones until you can sing along with the tones. All right, hands together on the G scale. 1, 2, ready, let's play. G's together, A's together, B's under to C's together, D's left hand over to E's together, F sharps together and G's coming down. G's together, F sharps, 3 on E's under to D's together, C's together, B's together, A's together and G's. Okay? Once you get those scales down, you can practice them slowly like that, or you can try speeding them up. And it's really fun to learn to play your scales fast. Stay relaxed but focused. Going up into the G scale. You know, you can do it as fast as you want, but make sure you can bring it back under control. You can try it bouncy. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. That's really good for you. You have to really keep track of where your fingering happens when you're doing it bouncy, because it's easy to mess up on your finger turns. You could do long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short. Or let's go back to the C scale and try spreading our hands way apart. Ready to try this one with me? Ready, 2, 3, let's play. C's together, D's together, E's together, F's. G's together, A's together, B's together, C's. C's together, B's together, A's together, G's. F's together, E's, D's, then C's. You can also change up your volume, so you can play soft or loud. You can try crescendoing, which means getting louder as you go. And getting softer again at the end. Or going back and forth, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud. I'm going to try on the G scale, hands a little bit spread apart, and a different rhythm pattern. Long, short, short, long, short, short. Ready? 2, 3, let's go. Long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short. You can try any of those with your eyes shut as well. I'll cover more octaves in the scales later, but I want to go over the scale of chords with you. So in the C scale, we had all those notes. The first note, second note, third note, fourth note, fifth, sixth, seventh, and back to the first note. It's just up an octave. And each of those notes gets a chord. If you can't play chords already, you can warm up your hands by going like this. 5-1 circle, touch the 3, open and shut it. Develop your hand to use these 3 fingers at one time. Or make a big round circle like that. Pick up your 2, pick up your 4, and that's your chord claw, 1, 3, and 5, that you play on the piano. You can start off playing the outside 2 notes, 5 and 1, plug in your 3, just like you did in this. 5 and 1, plug in your 3. Sandwich, block chord, all the notes at one time. Sandwich, block. Just do that over and over until you get the chord down, and you can march up with your block chords, not moving your fingers, just moving your arms over, okay? 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 6. 1 back to 7, 6 down to 5, 4 down to 3, then 2 and 1, going backwards. If you have a major scale cheat sheet, you've got a major 1 here in the circle, a big 4 and a big 5. Those are your 3 major or happier sounding chords, like triumphant, victorious chords, kind of. And then you have 2, 3, and 6, which are the sadder, more kind of romantic or just gloomy even sounding chords. They look like little Roman numerals, but it's because they sound minor. 2, 3, 6. And then the 7 you'll see has like a little circle next to it, which means it's a different kind of chord called a diminished chord, but you don't need to worry about that right now. So when you go up your chords, remember this is 1, 2 sounds sad, 3 sounds sad, 4 is back to happy, 5 is major again, 6 is minor or sad, 7 is what's called diminished, and 1 is back to the major chord or the happier sounding chords. In the key of G, it'll be the same order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but just starting with 1 on G, because that's the first note of your G scale. And one thing you have to remember in the key of G is F is always sharp. Even in the chords, any chord that has F in it, the F will be sharp, so really watch for that F coming. Here's our 1 chord, our 2, our 3 chord has an F, so we're going to go forward and make sure our top note is F sharp. Then we can slide back out for our 4 chord. Our 5 chord has a sharp in the middle. 6 chord, 7 chord has a sharp on the bottom. And up to our 1 again, coming down. Major, diminished 7, 6 is minor, 5 is major, 4 is major, 3 is minor, minor 2, and major 1, okay? And you could just name those G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, F sharp diminished, that's a long name, and G major. Once you get your chords down with the block chords like that, I want you to practice some broken, 1 note at a time. Broken chord, go over that and over that until you've got it. Then do your whole scale of chords like that. Six, 7, and 1. Coming down, waterfall, waterfall, 7 chord. Waterfall, 6 chord, waterfall, 5 down, broken 5, broken 4, broken 3 chord, don't forget your F sharp, and end on your 1 chord. Once you can do broken chords in C and in G, then you can start working on improvising. That means combining your block and your broken, mixing your broken up in all kinds of different ways. It's super fun. You can make any kind of pattern you want and basically build songs out of your chords. So a couple different things you could do. You could just mix block and broken and go all the way up like that. Or reverse it. Broken, chord, block, broken, chord, block. You could mix the broken in like a different way, like middle, bottom, top, middle, bottom, top. Or top, bottom, middle, top, bottom, middle. Any way you want, and try to repeat that pattern all the way up. You could make it longer, like play block, broken up and down, block, broken up and down. There's a million ways to improvise on the scale of chords. So really use your creativity, think about it, ask somebody else to give you ideas. I'll try to give you more ideas on here coming up. Great work.